This is the lantern's tale, where every shadow holds a story. In the small town of Hollow Creek, where the forest crowds close and the river runs cold, there's a bridge that locals won't cross after dark. The Hollow Creek Bridge. It's an old wooden span that rattles and creaks like it remembers every footstep it's ever carried. In the daylight it seems weathered but harmless, a sleepy landmark in a town that never quite made it onto any map. But at night, it becomes something else. They say a young woman named Eliza vanished there a century ago. She was the daughter of a miller, known for her gentle voice and the lantern she carried to guide her home from town. On a fog-thick night, she was seen for the last time, crossing the bridge with her lantern glowing soft and warm against the dark. The river was high that year, swollen with rain and cold as the grave. Some say she slipped. Others whisper that she was pushed, by a jealous lover, by unseen hands, or perhaps by the bridge itself, which has always been hungry for the living. Her lantern was found bobbing in the water the next morning, its flame somehow still burning, but Eliza was never seen again. Since that night, the Hollow Creek Bridge has been a place of quiet dread. The townsfolk cross it by daylight or not at all. They know the stories, passed down in hushed voices around flickering hearths. If you see the lantern's light in the fog, don't stop. Don't look. Just walk on and don't turn back. But stories have a way of drawing in the curious, like moths to a flame. On certain nights, when the moon is thin and the fog rolls in thick as wool, they say you can see her, Eliza, standing at the center of the bridge. She holds her lantern in one pale hand, its glow as soft and flickering as a dying heartbeat. Her face is hidden in the hood of her white cloak, but her presence is unmistakable, a weight in the air, a hush in the trees. Some say she's searching for her way home. Others believe she's waiting for someone to join her. I first heard the story from my grandmother, who lived her whole life in Hollow Creek. She said she'd seen the lantern once herself, on a night when the river sang louder than the wind. She'd been walking home from the mill, her basket heavy with bread and milk, when she saw the flicker of light ahead, soft, golden, beckoning. She froze, breath fogging in the cold night air. The light moved, swinging gently like it was caught in a slow breeze, and she heard a woman's voice, soft and sweet, calling out, "Come home. Please, come home." My grandmother said she turned and ran, heart pounding in her chest, the sound of the river's rushing water chasing her footsteps all the way back to her door. She never spoke of that night again, but I remember. And tonight, I find myself standing at the foot of the Hollow Creek Bridge, my breath ghosting in the moonlight. The fog curls around the wooden planks, swallowing the far side of the bridge in a gray shroud. The forest is silent, the river whispering below like a restless dream. And there, in the middle of the bridge, a light. It flickers, wavers, then steadies. Eliza's lantern. My pulse quickens as I watch it swing, a small, perfect flame against the darkness. I take a step forward, the wood groaning beneath my weight. Another step. The air grows colder, the fog thicker. I hear the river beneath me, its voice like 1,000 quiet murmurs. And then, her voice. "Come home," she says, as soft as breath. "Come home." I know I should turn back. My grandmother's voice echoes in my mind. "Don't stop. Don't look. Just walk on." But I can't. The light is beautiful, impossibly warm in this cold, endless night. I step closer. The lantern sways, and for a moment I see her face beneath the hood. Pale, eyes wide and hollow, lips parted in a silent, eternal song. Grief and longing wrapped in a single glance. "Come home," she whispers, and I understand. The bridge doesn't just take the lost, it makes them part of its story. I reach out, my fingers brushing the cold iron of the lantern's handle. The flame flares bright, and in that light, I see them, figures in the fog, waiting at the edge of the bridge. Faces I recognize from old town tales, travelers, millers, lost children, all of them claimed by the hollow creek. The river calls beneath me, patient and deep. I close my eyes and take a breath, the scent of wet earth and old wood filling my lungs. When I open them again, the light is steady in my hand, and I know I have a choice: turn back to the warmth of home, or walk on into the river's cold embrace. And as the night closes in, I realize the truth of the Hollow Creek Bridge. It doesn't matter why you came, it only matters that you're here, and the lantern is waiting. Thank you for listening. May the lantern's light guide you through the dark.